All right, hello. Just setting my chat settings. Remember, if you are in the playback and you're not watching this live, make sure to go to your live chat display where you can see everybody talking, so that way it doesn't seem as fragmented. Boy, am I tired. I've had a very, very long day, but I'm going to warm up with some of my chord tones, wait for people to come flying in, and let's see if I could do this. Sorry, I'm so discombobulated, but it's worth doing a live feed. Give me 1 second, everyone. Oh, man. I'll tell you all about my day. There we go. All right, let's see who's here. Hey! Hey, Quinn! All right, so we're going to go here. Oh, my goodness. What a crazy day. Hello, Mark. I should be playing guitar, but I'm not, right? I'm not. Not right now. There we go. I'm just trying to get the live feed up. All right, what's up? Let's see. Sorry, I just need to warm up for a second, right? Hey, Gloria. Good, okay. Woo! Sorry, I just had to play a little. I haven't played all day. My God, how's everybody doing? I have my computer over here, so if I'm looking over here, Tom, where's Tom? Tom, hey man, I got your email. Sorry, I have so many emails. I want to actually email you. So Tom, I'm not ignoring you. I got your email, and I'm glad that you're doing well. I was going to respond to you, but my God, I've had such a crazy day today. See, wait, I want to see, Anthony. Yes. Oh, see, yeah. I'm like, what's in 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, my workshop. Right, the workshop. I'm like getting ready. Let's see, Never Lost Live workshop. Where am I? Books are being printed. All the stuff's being arranged. I'm very, 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 very excited. So let's play a quick game. Uh, oh yeah, Distracted Dave. Hey Todd, how are you? Hey, Distracted Dave. We gotta call each other, text each other. I've been quite busy, and you'll understand why in a second. About that thing that we talked about. Are the E, A, and D arpeggio forms as usual C, C, and G? Yes, all of them are. All the arpeggio forms are useful. They're arpeggios, or as I like to say, chord tones. But let's play. Guess what I bought today. And it's for the future. But let's just say, hey, Guitar Hack. Hey, nice, nice to actually have you here, man. That was good. So what did Stitch buy today? That's we'll start with that before we get to no, not a scooter, not a scooter, not a coffee. Although I did have a coffee. Something much bigger. Something much bigger. Oh, nice. You just bought Blues Masterclass 1. Thank you. Oh, look at this. Arpeggios are not melodic. Yes, they are, but you gotta sew them together properly. A boat, bong, nope. Beard dye, nope. That was good though. Kevin. No, I bought something to, here's a clue, something to help me meet all of you wherever you are in the United States. Because that's the goal. First time catching live show. This is awesome. Thanks for being here, Bruce. All right, I'll tell you. Oh, there it is. I bought the RV today. I bought the RV. Tom, yes, Tom. And yes, so going to be hopefully in the summer of 2020 doing a national StichMethod, like not Never Lost tour, but like a workshop type tour, like an hour type workshop, like something like that. So we'll see if we can do that, you know. So I'm kind of excited. I look like a dude that should have an RV. I guess I do. Yeah, Chicago's on the hit list. Just to let you know. All right, so let's take some Q&As. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm excited. I really just want to like hit the road and do this, but we have some things to do. Um, okay, Great Bold Northwest. Okay, I'll try it out. Bringing cat. I am bringing the cat, but I have a funny feeling like I don't know. I don't think that cat's gonna live long enough to see the RV, but whatever. I mean, he's great, but my God, he's old. He's an old cat. Gonna let the missus paint it? Yes, she actually is considering painting the inside. But enough about me and the RV and the potential stitch around the U.S. Yes, I'll be coming to Canada. Well, that's the plan, at least. We'll see what we can do, right? But we're gonna be on the road. All right. So, Tony, we'll talk about that at the workshop. Okay. So I haven't gone live for a couple of lessons. I've been so busy, of course, with the workshop. I've been just busy with life in general. So I wanted to grab. I know this is earlier than usual, but I wanted to talk to all you guys, see what kind of questions you have. Seattle's definitely on the hit list. But again, these aren't never lost live workshops. These are like little like 45-minute hour like topical like precision hit type workshops. Like this about the pentatonic, maybe about this, blues, whatever. Stuff that I really think I can conquer in an hour and a half. Okay, what's up, Jason? All right, so now. Since I've gone live, I've done my what day would you like to Todd, let's do Thursdays. Thursdays are good. I just picked a Thursday. But Thursdays. All right, I've done my Led Zeppelin video on like how to create your own Zeppelin riff. I've done chord tones, arpeggio, and I've done a third one I can't even remember since I've gone live. It's been such a long time. So let's just start with an open forum of questions, everyone. Like what kind of questions you have, about guitar in general or RV maintenance that I'm learning. Let's see. Oh, the Zepp video was awesome. Good. I'm glad. Hey, Drew. Oh, Drew, I haven't listened to your have not listened to your chord progression yet. I'll listen to it tonight, and I won't forget to send you an invoice. So, all right, just let you know. So any questions out there? Because I know like there's some things I was talking about where I wanted to clarify and see what kind of questions you have. The Zeppelin video. I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming to New York City with an RV. That's gonna be hard. Maybe just outside New York City, something like that. All right, so. I said while I'm waiting for questions, I said in my most recent video, I was using a blues. What I really should have said was I was just stealing the blues chords. Nice. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, so I was using the blue chords, the blues notes. Let's see. Do you have any video on how to add the styles of different Spanish stuff? No. Thank you for what you do. First scale shape I learned. Okay, the first scale shape I learned, like anyone. I don't know which one you're talking about. Hold on for 1 second. I'm going to have you ask that question again. The Form 1 pentatonic. Form 1 pentatonic was the first like pentatonic. Then the first diatonic or major scale was what you can call the E shape or just the standard major scale. These were my two wheelhouse ones that kind of made me kind of expand. So to answer that question, now let me see. I have a computer here. 2 questions. What would you say are essential guitar skills to practice, and what are essential music theory to learn? Okay. So what are some essential guitar skills to practice? Okay. The most important thing to practice. Two very important things to practice. How do I explain this? Number 1, seeing music in multiple dimensions. It's not just scale work. You want to know your chords that are happening. You want to know the rhythm. You want to know as much as possible about it while you're doing it. So understanding more than what you are doing. Hey, Scott. Scott, if you can bring your guitar, that'd be great. If not, I can have one for you. Just to let you know. I think. So being able how do you do that is you want to really watch a StichMethod video, like an in the mind of some of my Jerry Garcia stuff, some of the Fish stuff, some of the Hendrix, Gilmore stuff, whatever. I always go over multiple layers of the dimensions of music, and that's the most important thing to practice, is not just seeing what your pinhole tangent is as a guitar player, because you'll never be attached to the music. And then what was the other question? 2 questions. And what are essential music theory to learn? Oh, that's a loaded question. To start at the very beginning with discover what a key is and work from there. I was watching the other day, and she pointed out how I sound like Jerry. Do you mean I sound like Jerry in my voice, my playing? I think my voice. I don't sound like Jerry in my playing. I'm a mutt of everything. I love my style, but I don't like to pinpoint myself. I mean, I guess if I sound like Jerry, great, but I'm not trying to sound too much like Jerry, if that makes sense. All right, let me go through some questions here. Show more of starting and stopping on specific root notes on the scale. You have covered it, but I feel like, okay. So Dave Ryan says, show more about starting and stopping on specific spots in the scale. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is, I don't know if we were talking about, Dave, if you're talking about like pentatonic playing or diatonic playing, but if you're talking about diatonic playing, you know, here I have the Althea backing track, and like, and so, you know, here, right here is my B minor chord, and here's my just standard, like not out of the box, in the box chord tones. So on the B minor, I will be starting and or stopping on those notes, you know. On the A, just like the video I launched 2 days ago, here's my arpeggio, chord tones. You best be believing I'll be hitting those. In my E chord. And so I use my scale, I will always use my scale like thread, like a needle with thread that's moving towards my chord tones. Like, there's my B, A, B, A. Now I'm just picking the notes on the B string. That's my B chord, like A, E, E. So let me show you this. This is Althea. I have a video on it, and this can help you out, but I'm trying to get the glare. So here's my B minor chord. My pinky is on my, that's a chord tone. That is on my 12th fret of the B. Here's my A chord. Middle finger is on the 10th fret of the B. Here's my E chord, and you can see that my first finger is on the 9th fret of the B. So I can actually just kind of play around with this note for the B, this note for the A, and this note for the E. So watch how I'm going to use this whole scale, the whole A major scale. Now I do have a video on this. I messed that up. I'm so tired. Please forgive me. And watch how I'm just going to pinpoint like. Now, that doesn't sound as amazing as possible, but that's how you want to practice it so that you get comfortable with it. And the more and more you do it, the more that you'll naturally start to select chord tones that have been underneath your fingers. And so I hope this is helping out. I'm going to kind of go back. You know, I know that, like, I wish I could sit and just answer one question. What do I mean by adding colors? Okay, that's a great question. If you're running a scale and you're not tethered to the music and you're not accenting the chord changes, if you're not accenting the chord change in the chord progression, if you're not like setting off a road flare to signal that there's been a chord change, then you're not adding as much color. Here's you know, here is a solo with me trying really hard to pretend I'm not paying attention to chord tones. I might just do it naturally, but like, and that's not me being like, oh, look at me. You know, it's just like I do this so much, but. You know, this to me is not colorful, even though there's a lot of notes, right? Like, you hear it's just like, ugh. But to add the moments, like to set the road flare up, like on the chord change, then you can play less and say more. You know, it just naturally happens. Again, I'm just using Althea, but that's what I mean. All right, so I'm going to go see if I have more questions. I got to watch the time too. Wow, lots of questions. Okay, interested in understanding why notes are in a particular mode if the chords don't change in the key of the mode you were playing. All right, so you got to watch my modes video, okay? John Crowley, I'm interested in understanding why notes are in particular modes if the chords don't change in the key. Okay, so watch my modes video, because modes are very, very simple to understand. I'm not saying you don't understand it, because you're there, which is, you know, there's a key, and if you're in the key of C, that's the C, and you start on the C chord, that's C Ionian. If you're on D, if you start the progression on the D minor inside the key of C, that's a D Dorian, right? And so you're just going to be using the C major scale for the whole thing, just accenting the chord tones. The term modes really, there's two types of modes, but relative modes are more about the chord progression. That helps you understand, you know, where the movement is. It's very hard to explain in a live feed with like 30 seconds, but watch my modes video. Truly Understanding Modes part 1, I think, is what it's called. Oh, by the way, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, let me get some more questions. How often do I utilize open tuning? I don't. I just I don't know. I don't know if never lost can never lost be. Yeah, I mean, if it's an open tuning and there is a pattern, I don't know. I don't know if there's a pattern to the open tuning. That's a good question. I'll have to look that up. But I don't know. But I don't do open tuning. Twitch channel. Then it would be never lost with live on Stitch with Twist. Twitch, nice. Have you studied SRV? What would I did. Well, I mean, the thing about SRV, I mean, all right. Here's the deal, and I'm not trying to sound okay. Let's talk Stevie Ray Vaughan. All right. What's up, Ed Mattingly, by the way? Let's talk Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan was a nasty player. By nasty, I mean awesome. There were some things going for him, okay, that I don't have, all right? Number 1, cool hat. Oh, hey, Dave. Whoa, with a dancing chicken? What was that? That is cool. Thank you, Dave. Is that keyboards? What is that? Fist bump. Fist bump. That's boom. Thank you, Dave. It was very, very nice of you. It's coming up on the computer so I can see it bigger. Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Stevie Ray Vaughan. All right. He had a lot of stuff going for him. He had a supreme amount of confidence in his playing. I'm not trying to sound like ignorant or judgmental, but I do believe that guy was on some sort of drugs when he was playing. So the thing is his, and I could be wrong, you know, but like his performance, his physical aspect of playing is what made it incredible. And I don't mean to sound cocky when I say this, but Blues Masterclass 1 and 2 from StichMethod has all of the ingredients. It's just he just does them. Instead of doing like 1 concept per bar, he does like 5 of the concepts, right? And so he's not doing anything that I can't explain. He just does it very fast in a short amount of time. And so maybe I can do like a blast type thing on Stevie Ray. Like here's him doing like, you know, a double stop into a chord tone, into a minor pentatonic, you know, putting in the major third in this and blah, 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 blah. All the stuff I talk about in the masterclass. Stitch's 6 months lessons worth getting. Is 6 months of lessons with me or with someone worth getting? I mean, a lesson's a lesson. If you like your teacher and you're learning, it's worth it, I think. All right, so lock chord shape progression, like A shape 4 is always under the E shape 1. Not sure I understand that. How would you recommend getting out of muscle memory? Okay. Alec Neil, who just asked the question, how would you recommend getting out of muscle memory ruts, as in constantly reciting old phrases and licks? I feel like I'm not listening and my muscle memory is leading my playing. This happens all the time, all right? Okay, so, thank you, Todd. Listen, Alec, are you here? I'm going to wait till you say hi, because I'm talking right to you, okay? No, you rock, Paul. You rock, okay? Yes, Caleb's on it right now. Caleb is on this, but I want to make sure Alec is here. I'm looking, where's my camera? Dead in the eye. Okay, hello, pal. All right, listen, Alec, if you saw my chord tone video, I'll explain something to you. You know, if you're not soloing with chord tones, you are missing half the picture. If you're relying on your old pentatonics, and I don't know you, I could just be shooting the breeze here, not getting it. But if you're soloing and you're using the basic pentatonics and the same shapes, you owe it to yourself to practice chord tones in different cage chord shapes, in different progressions, not just in boxes, but also trying to connect them this way. And you really want to use your brain, okay? You want to use your brain. Don't use your fingers. This is the biggest thing. You know, I could sit, and I'm not, listen, am I the best guitar player in the world? No. There are hundreds of thousands of guitar players who are much, much better than me. I like the way I play, but the idea is, whoa, you know, thank you, Nathan, thank you. You don't have to do that, but that's very nice of you. Like, whoa, shit. Thank you. Scott, oh, skip, don't, okay. Wait, where are these graphics coming from? I've never seen these graphics before. This is really cool, though. I'm entertained by the graphics, and thank you. That's very, 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 very nice of you. But I want to explain something really quickly. Okay, so let's just take like your C-shaped A chord, right? And you have this arpeggio. Ooh. All right. You want to practice it up and down, and then you have your A. That connects. Now, if you see my cage chord, you know, video, There you go. Right, and that connects to your A shape, and you have your chord tones. Right? And so, I hear that you like diatonic better, and I totally get that, and I'm with you too. I would never solo in just, I would never, ever, 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 ever solo in just chord tones, ever. I use them to add like color, like I don't know, I use them to find like it's just, like how many guys love pistachios, and you get a bag of pistachios, they're in the shell, and you reach in and you get the one that's out of the shell, and you're like, yes, like that's the moment you want for a chord tone. So the idea is practice your chord tones. Oh, really? Right. And when you're soloing, when that chord comes, B, A, whoa, right? Thank you, Carla. It's very, you have to do that. Thank you. That's very nice of you. So I mean, I could sit and maybe let's just make a whole video to get out of a rut. I mean, listen. To get out of a rut, you gotta do stuff that you don't normally do, and your brain is gonna lie to you, and your fingers are gonna lie to you, and you're gonna say, okay, I'm not gonna do the same thing, and then you're gonna do the same exact thing. And this guy, major triad, that's right, chord inversions, which is really just the cage chord system, learning the arpeggios up and down, learning things differently, committing to playing in one area, play a whole song in one area, like between 4 frets. Don't move around. Find those chords and don't. Oh, thank you. Don't move, and so like I love trying, when I'm playing the blues, I like to play the blues, A, D, and E, major or whatever, and then A, D, and E, and then A, D, nope, really, A, D, and E, and A, D, and E, and trying to bring everything to me. How many Fish shows I've been to? I'm like 31, something like that, 31, 32? I don't know. May you do a vid on diminished fifth, seventh arpeggios and wanted to finally focus on my field. Yeah, I have a video about diminished chords, not the arpeggios. Let's see. Phrasing is the hardest part of doing a solo. If you don't know many techniques, your solo will sound boring as hell. So yeah, Alex, let's talk about phrasing, okay? So like, phrasing, I have a couple videos on phrasing. Number one, phrasing with Hey Joe. Like just taking Hey Joe, right? And I'm gonna change this, like, it's so funny because that lesson's so funny. People think they're like, dude, you don't sound like Hendrix. I'm like, it's not a fucking Hendrix lesson. Pardon my French. It's a lesson just using the song Hey Joe to practice your phrasing. But like, you take the Hey Joe chord progression, like. And then you find your pentatonic, E minor pentatonic. Every chord change, you want to hit a note, and I have a video on this, right? And you learn how to phrase by knowing the next target's coming, so you can dance as much as you want on that pentatonic as long as you light that road flare up, and it's learning how to time yourself, and so you can be, let's see, like, let's see this, sorry. Listening to those chord changes, and you're trying to do whatever you want in between those chord changes, but phrasing comes from rhythm. Phrasing is about rhythm. It's not about your note choice. That's why you can do it with the pentatonic. And if you're paying attention to your rhythm, you should sound better. So everybody watch my phrasing with Hey Joe video if you haven't. And also there is, oh my God, there's a hold on, Nathan, I'll answer that question. There is a video on my Blues Primer playlist about I forgot the name of it. Something about a better blues guitar solo. Pay attention to your rhythm. All right, and so look at those. I gotta watch the time really quickly. Let's see. Okay. Hey, quick question. Intervals. Hey, quick question. What intervals? Andreas, I have a video. Type in StichMethod BB box. I have a very, very comprehensive BB box lesson. It goes over all the intervals and when to use it, okay? Will you be in Charleston for Fish? No. I wish I was. Well, maybe. Oh my God, DJ, what the fuck? Sorry. Oh, Jerry uses sixth on the 4 chord because it's in the sixth. It's in the 4 chord. The 4, 6, and 1 make up a 4 chord, and he'll usually play the 5 and bend it up to a 6 in the home key scale. I can do a whole lesson on that. Oh, you know, and let me talk about one thing really quickly. Just one thing I want to talk about before I get going. I can answer so many questions here. But there's this thing that's really simple to do, and I'm not, listen, I am but one pawn in the system of teaching, and I think that you can teach music in an infinite way, but I'm going to show you something. I'm going to keep this very, very, very simple. There's this thing that Jerry Garcia does, and I'm not telling you, first and other intervals are used for the sound boxes. Both, you need both. Okay, so he'll be soloing, you know, like whatever. And then check us out, when you want to get this sunshine, daydream, psychedelic feel, it's very hard to understand. Just take the pentatonic and play it in these chunks of the note that's closest to the bridge to the neck. And you can throw that in, and you hear him do this, like, and it really just takes the audience, and it goes like, what? And so, oh, I got sidetracked from the SRV. No, I didn't, Kevin. Like, he does everything I talk about in my blues masterclasses just really fast. So if you haven't taken my blues masterclasses, and I know it sounds like a selfless promotion, but it's not. The answers are in there. So it's just, he does it really fast. That's the thing. He's brutally fast, and he's brutally accurate, and he's got a great tone, but there's nothing that he does that I can't explain, or I haven't already explained. It's just he does it really fast. And I feel even like I'm not trying to be like, I'm not. It's just, he's really good at what he does. He's fast and he's brutal, but he's not outside the rules of what makes the blues, okay? So that's that. So that means, let's see. Is it possible to rate my playing from, I don't know. I don't want to rate anyone's playing. I think everyone just, you know, believe in yourself. Rule number 1 with playing guitar, believe in yourself. You're drawing a blank. I'm sorry. But listen, if I didn't, okay, there was a question about diminished. You can, okay, you can use over a minor 7th flat 5 chord, you can use a low green run. Over a full diminished, you can use your diminished chord tones, or you can use a half whole or whole diminished scale. Jerry Garcia will do this a lot when there is a diminished chord in the guitar solo for the deal. There's a C sharp diminished, and you'll hear him either bite the C sharp diminished chord tones, or he'll play this really quick kind of diminished run, but really he just sticks to the chord tones. There it is. Sometimes cool means not so hot. I don't know what that means. Blues mass classes are simply the best tuition I've ever come across. Well, thank you, Lee. That's nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, Greg. I'm gonna sign off anyway. All right, because I gotta get going. I interrupted. He's watching one of my. He was watching my videos, and I went live. So I hope I answered some of your questions. And thank you so much for being here, and to everybody. Oh, great meeting you at NAMM. Oh, great. Yes, yes, NAMM. I'm not going to be going to Winter NAMM, but I will be doing some other things. When will I be back? Okay, I love that. It's like, Adam, when will you be back? I usually, Thursday nights, usually. Hey, Roger. I don't see that. I think I look better than Tom Segura, sorry. Oh, scat, okay. Listen, okay, before I go. Okay, Alex Cruz, before we go, Alex Cruz just brought something up here, okay? And it's so funny. All right, okay, everybody stop typing, just stop. Alex, hey, okay, hold on. All right, just by like a me or a thumbs up or an exclamation point, who here has seen the movie? I believe it's The Prestige with Christian Bale. All right, The Prestige with Christian Bale. Shh, no more questions. This is about Alex, or who just asked the question, and I gotta find that question. Let's just see, hold on. Okay, yes, okay. So for the people who have seen this, they will understand, and if you haven't seen it, They will explain to you as I talk. There's a scene, it's an awesome scene where he goes to watch another magician. Nope. Sorry, Scott, we're not gonna, here we go. Okay. And this magician does a trick that baffles Christian Bale, and he goes back to his like tutor, right? And he goes, how was it? And Christian says, he goes, I saw the most amazing trick I've ever seen in my entire life. And the guy goes, well, something to the extent of like, how did the audience like it? And he says, it was so good they didn't even understand how good it was, right? Do you guys remember that moment? He said it was such a good trick, they didn't even remember how good it was. Now, here we go. The question that Alex brought up was, the question was, how can you do like scatting, right? And scat stuff is actually easy to do, like that's an illusion. You can do that. Honestly, if just sit and hum and play, you can do it. I can't explain it to you, but it's very easy. You can do that. John Mayer, in one of his live feeds, did something so extraordinary, that I don't think anyone realized how good it was. All right? Now, there's a difference between doing this, like you're playing, there's a difference between, and then, that is easy. That takes minimal talent. Sorry to say that. John Mayer, in one of his episodes, live feeds, he does this thing that I think no one caught on to how exceptional it was. He hummed something. He wasn't playing. He sat and he hummed something and he went, you know, you can go ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, and he picked up his guitar, and I can't do it, and he played that line after he sang it. And I went, oh yeah, like that's serious right there. And that to me showed me how much that like a practice is, because he nailed the line, he sang it and then played it. So scatting itself while you're playing, just open your mouth and sing while you play. The notes are going to come out. Your ears hear. I mean, sound travels very fast. Your ears hear the note, and then you can sit and, you know. Whatever, that's easy. But to go, and then all of a sudden, that was sick. Anyway, that was sick stuff. So to answer your question, anyone can scat. Just open up your guitar. Open up your mouth when you play. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. I really do have to run. Yeah, this is awesome, and I'm sorry that I haven't been live for a couple weeks, and I know that everyone's gonna be like, oh, you talk too much and you're so out of focus. Well, yourself, because you know it's us right now. This is us, right? So thank you again for being here. You guys rock. I did start early, Slimy. I have so much to do tonight. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. Another video coming, and a lot of people have been emailing me and commenting that they're really enjoying the channel. I can't say thank you enough. I really cannot say thank you enough. It makes my day. It's why I bought an RV today, so I can travel around the country and meet all of you and do mini workshops. That's going to be coming hopefully next summer. But that's pretty much it. And thank you all for being here. Go have a great day. Go pick your favorite StichMethod video and practice. I have another cool surprise coming up soon that I debated with for a very, 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 very long time. I have a light in my soul. I think my soul is as black as it comes. I'm just kidding. But I love having all of you here. And I'll tell you about more news coming soon. You guys go. I have so much to do. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. All right, take care, guys. You rock. All right, there we go.